Hi, hello, it's me, Simran. I feel like I've been on a skincare journey for literally the past 5 years. I kind of feel like I'm finally in the place where I know kind of what causes the acne and how I can reduce it. I have everything I'm going to share with you in this little container today. One of the key commonalities with everything in this little bucket is that everything's affordable but really good. I try to make sure that everything I use has good ingredients, but is also good quality and also affordable. Pretty sure everything in here you can get at Target or Ulta. Like, there's no need to break the bank, and they're all, in my opinion, really good skincare. So let's go ahead and get started. I tend to be running late, so I'm not trying to do too much in the morning. So first thing I'll do is I'll wash my face, normally in the shower, and I'll just use the Spacewash Foaming Face Cleanser. I love this face wash, like genuinely, it is so perfect because it has willow bark extract and sage leaf and basil leaf, so it's calming, but also has that willow bark, which is acne fighting. The consistency to me is the perfect face wash consistency where it's not leaving my skin feeling dry, but it's not leaving my skin feeling like there's still a layer of oil on it. From there, I will use one of my two actives that I really enjoy. The first one is my Derma E Vitamin C Concentrated Serum with Hyaluronic Acid. It's super gentle on your skin. Plus, I've been wanting to use a vitamin C, and I feel like this is a great starting one because I used to use the Ordinary's vitamin C and it was way too harsh for me. So focused on fighting uneven skin tone and just helping with hyperpigmentation overall, which has been my current focus. So I've been trying this out and really liking it so far. But before this, I used to use the Ordinary's Niacinamide 10% Zinc 1%, and that was like my active for the morning. Niacinamide in general is supposed to be really good for oil control and hyperpigmentation, and it's a really good ingredient. I feel like I got a lot of hype last year, so definitely still really like the stuff, just not using it as actively at the moment. After that, I'll go in my Brighten Eye Eye Cream from the Inky list. I don't really think this does that much. I don't think eye creams in general do that much. I'm pretty sure this does have caffeine, so it does supposed to overall brighten your under eyes. I wouldn't say I've so much noticed a difference in that, but what I do really like that keeps me using this is the applicator. It has this like nice metal applicator thing, and I think it really helps with depuffing my eyes. So I've been using this more for morning depuffing than for under eye differences. Wouldn't say it's like a you need it, but it's just something nice to have. After that, I will go in and moisturize, and so I've been using the Moistureonmars Hydrating Face Cream by Starface. This, like the facial cleanser, is the perfect balance for me. I feel like sometimes certain moisturizers for oily skin are so focused on like, you have oil so you don't need moisture, and then they just basically do nothing and my skin just gets oily because it's trying to overcompensate for the lack of moisture it needs. And then some moisturizers are very thick and heavy, and I'll be a grease ball at the end of the day if I use those. So this is a great in the middle to where I can feel that my skin's moisturized after, but it's not like too much, but it's also not like nothing. It also has a bunch of great soothing ingredients like aloe and sage, so overall great. And lastly, the most important part that if you've watched any skincare video, they've already yelled at you about this: sunscreen. Currently, I've been using the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion sunscreen. It does have moisturizer in it, but I don't really consider this moisturizing, which is why I use the separate moisturizer, and it's SPF 30. I feel like this does what it has to do, but I'm not obsessed with it. This is really affordable. It's easy to find, easy to use. I have nothing wrong with it. It does give me a bit of a white cast, but it goes away within an hour of putting it on. So do with that what you want. My favorite sunscreen is the Supergoop one, but it is just really expensive, and this is way cheaper. And so on a day-to-day basis, I'd much rather use this just because of the price point. It is what it is. I do want to take a second real quick to talk about Starface though, because I am working with them today on this video. I just really like them as a brand. I feel like what they stand for completely aligns with me, and so I'm excited to share them with you today. They are vegan and all about having clean, sustainable ingredients. They're on the clean list for Target and Sephora. They're good for all skin types, but the main thing that I really liked about them is they're focused on acne-prone skin, because the thing with acne-prone skin is a lot of products that are currently in the market are really focused on getting rid of that acne overnight, and in turn, they use a lot of really harsh ingredients that hurt acne-prone skin even more because, I don't know, if your skin is breaking out, it's more likely to be more sensitive or reactive, and so having gentle products that are slowly acne fighting is way better for you than something that's super harsh. It's refreshing to have a brand that's actually acknowledging that and saying, you know, your skin rocks and you deserve to be confident no matter how it looks. The big little starter kit basically comes with the Spacewash Foaming Facial Cleanser, the Moistureonmars Hydrating Face Cream, and the Big Yellow, which has the epic hydrocolloid patches within it. You can also check out the Starface Party Pack to see the fun, awesome party patches. I'll be sharing the big little starter kit down below. It's really affordable and really great, so be sure to check it out. Some of the products I repeat throughout the day and the night. First things first comes removing makeup and sunscreen and whatever you've been wearing throughout the day. I feel like a lot of times when I had bad acne, everyone would just tell me, oh, don't wear makeup. I feel like it's just about finding products that work for you in a makeup routine, which is a whole different video, to also finding a good way to remove makeup. And that means ditching the makeup wipes. I have not owned makeup wipes for now over a year, and I've been okay, guys. I've been doing great, if anything. So if I did wear makeup that day, I'll start my night routine off with a double cleanse. And so the current cleansing balm I've been using is the Physicians Formula The Perfect Matcha. This thing is literally almost empty, and this is my third container. It is really nice, super gentle on your skin, and does a really great job removing anything that's on my face. I personally think that the kind of feeling of putting this on is so satisfactory because it turns into an oil, because it's a cleansing balm, as you massage it into your skin, and I can feel like that layer of foundation thing just melting off, and it's very soft and gentle. I know that there's a lot of other cleansing balms on the market, but they're all a lot more expensive, so this is the main one I've tried. I've also used the Ordinary Squalene Cleanser as a makeup remover, and that worked decently well, but just never came back to it because I like this a little better. And then recently I've started trying the Oat Cleansing Balm from Inky List. I don't have a full consensus on it yet. The only reason I picked it up is because its size in comparison is way bigger, and so I like not having to run out and repurchase products and do that, so thought I'd give it a go. After I do my first cleanse, that is when I'll go in with my go-to everyday cleanser. This is the cleanser I use both in morning and evening. This is the Spacewash by Starface, making sure that the actual oil is gone and my face is actually bare. If I'm wearing heavy eye makeup, or honestly mascara in general, because I struggle with getting mascara off without really like rubbing my eyes, I will go in with the Garnier Micellar Water. This one has a $2 off coupon on it, so. But I will use this on a cotton pad and just go around my eye area because it's really hard not to be rough there when I'm trying to remove makeup, and this makes it a lot easier. Then I have Different Gel. I use this is actually an off-brand, so it's just called Adapalene Gel 0.1%. I use this pretty consistently for like 3-4 months. I picked this up in March, but I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I think at first I was really liking it and I thought it was really helping my skin, and then it felt like my skin was purging, which is pretty common with an active ingredient like this. But I continued to use it for over 2 months after that, and it just still felt like my skin was purging. And I also felt like I couldn't use a lot of the other things I like in my routine because of this. So I use this about once or twice a week now, and on those days I don't use anything else. I will just follow it up with a moisturizer, and it's kind of good for a lazier day. Another thing which I don't use every day but is my favorite if I feel like I'm having extra oily skin days or I'm starting to break out. I've done this in so many videos that you probably have already seen it if you watch my channel, but it is my salicylic acid 2% mask by The Ordinary. Last summer I did a video where I tried only The Ordinary skincare for a month, and I basically followed a routine that was given to me from one of the like online providers from The Ordinary, and this is one of the few products that I've repurchased so many times since then because I really just generally enjoy it. It's my favorite face mask to do. I can feel the difference in my skin. It's just so good, and so I will do this normally once a week, and it'll also be on a day where I'm not doing anything else, no other actives. I'll just do this. It has 2% salicylic acid, which is supposed to be really great for acne fighting. The only thing with this mask is that the container is literally always dirty because it's so terrible to get out of this little nozzle thingy. I've really been enjoying gua sha recently, so I do have my gua sha. I think it's really relaxing. I have noticed a difference. There was a period where I was doing it every day for like a month, and I could see the difference, and those around me also said they could see the difference in like how defined my face was. I don't do it nightly now. Some nights I'm just really exhausted. Plus, with oil and acne prone skin in the summer, there's days where I'm like, not really feeling like putting oil on. But I think in the winter, I'll definitely be doing this every night again. And I found a YouTube video that I'll link down below, which I just follow, and I do that, and I use The Ordinary's 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil to do the actual oil, because you have to put an oil down before you can put on your skin so it's not too harsh. The great thing about this oil is that it's really helpful for hyperpigmentation and just overall dark spots, so it kind of feels like I'm doing two things at once. And then no matter what, if I do the face mask or Adapalene or not, because some days, you know, on lazy days, all I'm trying to do is wash my face and go to bed, I will follow up with a moisturizer, of course. It has aloe vera and sage extract and a bunch of calming ingredients, which are very nice and perfect in a moisturizer. Lastly, we have spot treatments. Recently, I've been liking the Starface Hydrostars. Can I just say that the container for these is so cute? Like, it is this cute little smiley face, and you open it up and there's a mirror, which is really helpful because you can really look and see, okay, I got a pimple here. They also recently released their Starface Party Pack, which has even more hydrocolloid patches, but they're really fun and awesome. And you could definitely use these to refill this. I really like hydrocolloid patches. I used to use benzoyl peroxide as a spot treatment, but a common thing with benzoyl peroxide is that it bleaches your clothes and bleaches everything it touches. So you have to wait for it to dry or just risk it and ruin all your bedding and your clothes, which is just not that fun. But the biggest issue I had besides that with anything besides hydrocolloid patches is picking my skin. I'm a really bad habit of touching my face and picking my skin, and I feel like with this I can easily just pop a patch on. I don't have to think about it, don't have to worry about it, don't have to touch it, because even if I touch it, I'm touching the patch and not my skin. And so I don't know, a lot of my acne scarring is caused by me picking my skin, and it's something I struggle with, so this really helps with that. So yeah, that is my entire skincare routine. I hope that is helpful to you guys, or if you're interested in skincare like me, you just had a good time, because I had a good time filming this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in another one. Bye.